To Evolving Butterfly Goddess with me, Moe Nicole. Here we are all about evolving out loud in our life, our money, and our purpose. Okay, let me get this camera right, honey, because this is not cameraing how it needs to. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, and your subscribes on the channel. Thank you to everyone who has joined my membership on Patreon, on my website, and here on YouTube. You are always appreciated, my loves. If you're interested in extra content or to be a part of the Vibe Tribe, go ahead and join the membership program. So, I had a dream of a grandmother, a friend, and an uncle. And I do feel some is like separate messages, but this grandmother message. So, as I was tapping into it, well, as I could say, tapping into, because before I went to bed, I set my intentions basically on, which energies, what I'm saying, to open myself up to. And in this dream, the grandmother was driving the vehicle, and you had to go from one end of the state to the other end of the state. And this was like a few days before she was even, like before she even died. And it's giving this energy of doing what you love until you know what I'm saying? Like, I was getting that vibe of doing what you love until you expire. Because in the dream, how the friend came in, the friend needed a ride to college to be able to move in. And it was going to be too early if they went when they wanted to. So was saying that like that friend's parent was going to have to help meet up somewhere and things of that nature. And it's giving this energy. I hear her saying, keep your boundaries. You can offer to help someone, but if they can't take the help how you can offer it, you're not responsible for changing your boundaries just to help someone. So for example, say it was put on your heart to, help someone and be like, okay, well, I can help you on Tuesday at like 5. And they're like, oh, that doesn't work for me. Can you come Wednesday at 2? And Wednesday at 2, you have a whole job that you have to be at or do something. And so you can't do it. It's giving this vibe of not feeling obligated or feeling bad for when things, what I'm saying, come about and happen, or when someone needs you and you can't show up how they need you or how they want you. It doesn't mean that you don't care. It doesn't mean that you don't want to be there. It just means that it wasn't convenient for you. And I'm getting the vibe of what this grandmother energy is saying. Don't do anything that you don't get the vibe for. Don't do anything that you don't get the vibe for. And when you don't get the vibe for it, because then you're not in alignment with your soul. And now my back is starting to hurt, and I'm hearing a pain in the back. A pain in the back. There may be someone who's like a pain in the back at this time for you, or like pain in the neck type vibe, because it's like right here on the right side, right below my shoulder blade. And so I don't know if it's something in regards to carrying something. I'm just hearing, don't overdo something just for the sake of wanting to show up and help. Because now that pain is shooting up through my neck, and I know this is your grandmother energy coming through. This is your grandmother. Because it wasn't doing this until I started the reading. So I'm probably not going to stay here too long because I need to get this pain on my back, honey, okay? I know as soon as the reading is over, it's going to go, but a lot of pain in the back is giving muscles. It's giving not like, because I'm feeling a strain. Don't strain yourself. Don't strain your muscles in regards to trying to do something or show up for someone just because you love them, okay? Your grandmother sometimes did that. With the aspect of in the dream, this was only like 4 days before she passed away. 4 is the number of foundation, stability. The car that was inside of the dream was like a truck. And a truck is like a heavy load. It can carry multiple people, but it also guzzles a lot of gas, okay? And so it takes a lot of energy. And it's like, I'm hearing her say, watch your energy that you allow to be taken from you and how you give it, okay? Because you could be breaking your back to do something in a space or for someone that wouldn't do the same for you. And it's not that you should be doing something for hopes of something in return, but you want mutual relationships, and you've been manifesting mutual relationships. You've been manifesting being around people who truly care, people who are willing to, you know what I'm saying, do things for you the same way that you are for them. You've been manifesting that, and you deserve that, okay? And so with you manifesting and deserving that, it's like she's saying the first step of it is not doing more than what your soul and your spirit is telling you to do. Because when you do that, you're now out of alignment with self. I'm going to pull cards when I feel they're telling me to pull cards, y'all. I'm shuffling them, and I just feel the messages coming, but I'm going to pull the cards. Grandmother, what energy do you have for your babies at this time? What message do you have for your baby at this time? If you're interested in a personalized ancestor message, I do offer those on my website, moenicole.com. Grandmother, what message do you have for your baby? I'm hearing slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race, so you don't have to rush something. I'm hearing you can't hurry love. Oh, you just have to wait. They say I'm all off beat. Your grandma may have been off beat sometimes. They say love don't come easy. It's a game of give and take. Alexa, turn off entry light. The light came on as I was saying that. A light bulb moment. It's something about a light bulb moment coming on. Yeah, you have the death card coming. So her death was meant to be like a light bulb moment for you and others when it comes to extending yourself. And what do you do before, like, going to, I was hearing going to bed, or before passing, like doing what your soul and your spirit really wants for you to do. And I've been feeling a lot of Ampu Anubis energy, honestly. I was feeling the need to have to channel through his energy because it felt like he was coming to collect. And with Ampu, also known as Anubis, he judges to show, like, you know what I'm saying? He's like that medium of either you getting sent to hell, okay, or you're getting sent to the beautiful afterlife, you know what I'm saying? The heaven energy. And it's something about judgment or something ending, something needing to be judged and getting off your docket. You may have quite a few things that's sitting behind you that you need to make a decision about. I'm hearing her say you need to make a decision. Either send it on its way or keep it. Either send it on its way or keep it. Because he's like the master of the afterlife. Why is Ampoule here? You have the Scribe of Scepters. This is loyalty, because I'm hearing loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Standing on business, I'm hearing. Something about standing on business. You need to stand on business with someone. Someone needs to know that you ain't playing no games, okay? I ain't really here to play no games. You already know my name, okay? Ba-ba-da. Oh, I ain't heard that song in so long. It's something about you not being here to play any games. letting someone that you know that you're not for the play, okay? It's time to put the end to something. And I don't know why it's giving this vibe of like being super loyal in spaces that is only taking your energy. It's not giving anything back. And I'm giving this vibe of this loyalty is like blind loyalty anyway. It's like because of time or because how long. Yeah, you got the Warrior of Scepters and the King. I mean, Warrior of Swords and the King of Scepters. Because of who this person is, their status, what they mean to you. They may have stood up for you in your youth. I just feel like something is very heavy. It takes a lot of energy now. You have parenting and then karmic completion. You may even be trying to like show up for someone still, and it's like shown over and over that like the karma has been resolved. You may want to watch the live session that I did yesterday on healing past life karma with the soulmate. That could connect with family as well. And I also have a session that's on family as well. If you look on my live tab, it was one of the night owls. Grandmother energy, what is this focus? She said, follow your dreams. Some of you all may, because you remember in the dream, the friend was going to college. And it gives me a vibe of how some people don't do things because they're going to leave people behind, or they're afraid that they're going to leave someone behind. Whoever this friend energy is or whoever they represent, sometimes you have to leave them behind in order to tap into and become who you're truly called to be. What signs are these, grandmother? I'm going to take signs and houses. All right, we have, I said signs and houses, baby. Okay, Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius, Aries. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spirit, give me one more. Make sure it ain't fall. Yeah, one more, Spirit. Signs and houses. And Virgo. And the other energies, it dealt a lot with action. And I feel like a lot of it is like, that's the action that you're called to take, that you may be afraid to take because you've been so used to being connected to these people in these situations. But it's like you have to be okay with moving on. Yeah, you have your North Node energy. She wants you to follow your North Node. Follow what you're called to do, what you're destined to do. Don't allow yourself to be frightened, you know what I'm saying, about things. You have the flow and then communication and then feelings. Like it's time for you to assess how you're feeling, what your spirit really wants, what your spirit has been guiding you into doing. You know, you've had a lot of loyalty, and that loyalty has completed complex situations. It may even made you late a few times. But you can't be afraid of stepping out and doing what you feel called to do and what you'd like to do out of fear of what that would mean, what it would entail. You can't do that, Pooh. You can't do that because you're holding yourself back. Grandmother, what's some energy of focus for your baby before we get out of here? You have consolation. The energy could be something comforting. The trigger statement can be, I cannot go on. So you may be feeling like you can't go on. But the true statement is that your heart is light. Please hold space for the feelings you have. The moon card that came out. Honor them and be with them. Your burden will be lightened. And as I say that, my back is starting to feel better. So it's giving a vibe of some of the pains that you may have been feeling in your body has been like stress pains. And they've been, it's like your muscles are tensing up and causing veins and shit. And now it's giving me a vibe of like watching out for stress and aneurysm and high blood pressure. Don't allow yourself to get to that place. Take care of yourself. Don't allow yourself to get to that place. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I thank you all for being here. May this provide you with what it is that you needed. We're going to pull, oops, one ancestor card from your grandmother. She has followed the money, and she wants you to know that her energy is not crossed over. So you definitely can tap into her energy as well, okay? But follow the money. So some of y'all may not be making a decision that could benefit you in certain aspects out of fear of leaving behind some people. Do what your soul feels called to do. If you're interested in a personal reading or a personalized ancestor message, check out my website down below. All the links and things are down below. And I also offer, within my past life regressions, the opportunity to connect with your ancestor directly, where I guide you through that process. And so definitely check that out as well. I thank you for being here. And as always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what your higher self and your spirit team is calling for you to do. Period. I love y'all and I'll see you later. Bye.